At a very, very sunny Rogate. Look at the sky. Okay, first pedal to the start ramp. So it's just sort of along here from what I remember, along by the fence line, and then you go up the ramp and down the ramp into the trails. So I think the last time I filmed here would have been pre-broken shoulder in 2022. Always get a slow start compared to everyone else because I've got to check my GoPro every time to make sure that the bloody thing's switched off. So we're going to do a trail called L Plate. So back down this first one with the run in. But instead of heading down over there, so bad. Forgot about this bit of it. I thought for the next time I came back to here I'd have an e-bike so that I didn't have to push up this, and I've come back here without the e-bike that I own.
Risk assessment.
Is that assessing the risk for the rest of the trail we join into?
Yeah, it's assessing the risk of the noises coming from our bike.
Yeah.
Well, Jim's done in then, isn't he? Fly just went up my nose. A bit more of the techie stuff, which is what I'm probably going to enjoy more of riding today. Not really feeling in the mood for jumps because it's requiring too much thinking and moving.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't really feel like riding.
Oh yeah.
Cable, left line is smaller, right line is bigger, right line goes onto the on-off, which is small and less than the length of your bike.
Yeah.
And the left line is really small.
Okay, I'll probably do left first and then go back up and do right.
Yeah, to be fair, you can look at them and then you can come back up to there's a little push-up one.
Okay,
there's a little session
good.
for them.
Okay, bottom off, main line.
So I've come to realise I remember a hell of a lot less of this place than I thought, but chatting to Calum, because of the weather all the time, trails are always changing. So what I might have remembered doesn't actually exist now. Oh. Yeah, I'm so confused. I can't follow instructions today. Okay, use a little push-up path. I did it. I did it.
What did what?
The whale tail. Feeling very, very tired today. Yesterday was a big day. Coaching was good, and the day before, so my brain got a bit fried. But I'm really pleased that I went and did mainline because I thought I was gonna like chicken out of that as well. So that's quite pleasing. Bikini top and bikini bottom next. See how we get on with them. Starting to feel a bit better. It's quite a long way down from this ramp, isn't it? Hi.
I think that's just you.
Shut up.
Here we go again, we are going.
I'm going to try not to try and remember anything, because it turns out every time I try and think, I just get like really confused. Went the wrong way out at the end of that trail, so we had to turn around and come back down. Lose roots.
You like them?
There's a lot of lines in there, isn't there?
They're alright.
So pre-lunch run top to bottom. So you're doing a black to start, not sure which one it is, then into split rich. Oh, well done ankle. Whew. Trusted the bike there. Well, apparently I could have carried on along there. Didn't. I actually pulled my knee down with my knee pad down with my handlebars then. So this is the bit at the top that I didn't show you before because I forgot. Little shop. And you can buy bits and pieces of melon stuff, bike cleaning things, tea and coffee, pot noodles. Lunchtime, came prepared. If you have enjoyed this video so far, please give it a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more cool stuff. So, enter Sandman. I kind of remember the name, have a vague memory of what it might be like. Probably changed. Oh god. That massive rock there wasn't favourite. That was alright.
Yeah.
And then that rolling bit over those rocks, there's that massive rock that's just loose.
And then there's that bit on the left that we haven't done yet, the black entrance to the over there.
The bikini bit.
Hmm.
I was just laughing at Jim's DJI for being slow to start after it had been off for a while, only to find that the GoPro had decided not to be turning on again when I wanted it. So, quite annoying. So now I am behind. Alright, so I'm going to do bikini bottom again. So, going to do a bit of mainline sessioning now, so I don't have to go to the top every time. Feel a lot better after lunch, so hopefully get some good clips. Yes.
It's just slowly gaining confidence, isn't it?
no braking. Tunnel vision.
Yeah, never saw that.
No.
No flow in that one, is there?
Sorry, I didn't know where I was going. Oh, I would say if you've gone at that speed to do this.
I've done it before.
Okay.
As I've stopped now, it's a bit tricky to get there.
Yeah, that's because they stopped for a different line. Okay, right, get back into it. Should have given you more space because that made me stop and I couldn't get off that bit.
Oh, no.
A little bit more space this time, so if there's any stopping, it doesn't stop me.
Yeah, I've got a habit of people's crashing today.
It's because it all slowed down, and I was like, I can't roll into that.
Nice, okay. Okay.
Can't wait to have my short cranks. It's going to make such a difference. Whoa, fuck. Oh, hell. That was so slidey. I nearly died down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming down through here is that DMR line, the SMN that comes from the top, and this is dropping into the next section.
Rolling speed pretty much, plop off of here. I actually
Drop off
have a
there.
little bit of brake, but a lot of people
And
don't.
then
They'll just...
that. But then it doesn't end. That's massive. No, but the drop off the wood, that's high. I don't think that's quite the trail for me, even with what Calum says. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay, I get the bit where you say it looks all right because the gap or whatever.
Well,
but it's just...
that'll just send you up, and
yeah,
how can you go wrong?
Well, because you might just... I can see me going up like that and then just missing it, like going off the side. Yeah, and falling off.
But I don't like the drop.
So there's how far you have to go from the drop there. That is quite a distance.
Yeah, that's like 15 foot.
Mind you, though, if you came off that onto the platform and you were panicking, you just do a couple of pedals, wouldn't you? And then go...
I would pedal like mad. I'd rather flat land that. That's the thing, if you flat landed that, you're flat landing from like 7 foot up as well, aren't you?
Yeah, that's really going to hurt. Here's Calum showing us how it's done. So, S-Berg, great start. That was quite good. Number 2, try to keep the foot on the pedal this time. That was better. Whoa! Ice cream van at Rogate Bike Park, amazing. Looking forward to that. Although I just realised there's no way Jim could cycle back over with 3 ice creams in his hand. Whilst we wait for Jim to go do a big media run, we're going to go down Little Bottle Rocket, which was the first trail that we started on. Morning. So bumpy at the bottom.
Yeah.
That is it. That was the Rogate day, and hopefully the first of quite a few Rogate days actually, because we've now got a place to stay with Calum if we want to, so we can come back and ride this again, which would be good. I want to come back here on the new e-bike for sure, because that'll make me feel a ton better. But after this being the 3rd day of pedalling in a row, after a lot of time off running or anything fitness related other than easy pedals, I'm pretty pleased with how I've managed the last 3 days. So things are looking good for the summer. Got to make a few more adjustments to this thing, change the suspension over, get the chain ring so I can change the cranks, and then it will feel a lot more dialed, I'm hoping, and my confidence and my skill on it is just going to go up. And that's the end of our ride at Rogate. I'm quite sad. I would have liked to have done more, but I'm also pretty tired, so it's probably sensible to stop.
Pretty or tired?
Both?